Let's talk about the deep underground, the abyss of your consciousness, where the roots of your conditioning are lurking. Alright? So there is a space somewhere deep under. In your mind, top level, surface consciousness, your daily thoughts, activities, the mental process going on as you go about your life. Alright? So we're mostly familiar with that. Whether or not you have a significant level of metacognition, access to a platform from which you witness your mental contents, no, that is something else. But in general, we have a plane of awareness, routine consciousness that we deal with as we move along in our days. Beneath that, there's the subconscious mind. We often have glimpses of that in our dreams, the odd influences, combinations, our hopes, our concerns that are emerging that we may or may not admit to or have access to in our regular, busy, daily thought process. There's the subconscious mind. Some of it we are familiar with. Sometimes we even catch it influencing our routine patterns of thinking. Especially in states of meditation, we may have a deeper glimpse of what comes when we start sinking deeper, looking into the contents underneath the surface, into the ocean deep where light still penetrates. We have ideas of the forces that shape us. We have insight into the elements that direct the way we move about. Now beyond that, there is the unconscious mind, a deep, dark sphere that you may or may not have encountered at all. It is there. We talk of the causal sphere of your body, the totality of your cocoon. In there, your deepest fears, your nightmares are resting, waiting to wake up. Rest assured, they're all there. One day they will emerge. And also in there we have the seeds of our fulfillment. Why are we feeling not fulfilled? Even though we may have accomplished all of our overt hopes and desires, life may have treated us well, but there is a certain hollowness. We may even have pursued some of our more obscure dreams arising from the creative impulses that the subconscious mind brings to the surface. We may even have exhausted all of that. Something is still missing. There is still a certain hollow in our existence. It is because we have not drilled deep down under into the unseen spaces. Now in here, put the hood on. Enter the realm of darkness. Okay? Grave matters. In there, into where no sane person has ever gone before. Burrowing into the darkness inside of you. If you actually want to get to the bottom of things, do not go unprepared. Cultivate your luminosity. What is your luminosity? What is your light? Your light is your shield, your light is your shelter, but it is not the be-all and end-all, the light of consciousness. The darkness in you contains the substance that needs to be illuminated. That substance in its totality, when combined with the totality of the conscious light, will bring you to a point of complete fulfillment. Now in there, where is the homework? What do we do prior to intently entering that sphere? Purity, cleansing our pollution, cleansing our selfish craving, cleansing the negative states and attributes of our minds. That's certainly there. That is a necessary ground of being before you can hope to not be conquered by the dark. Beyond that, in here we have the pure radiance, light coming in. There is a prism of our primary traits, our primary elements. They vary from one individual to another, but they will typically be the constants that you have known since the beginning of your sentient life. There may be kindness, there may be curiosity, there may be patience, there may be persistence, there may be a certain inclination for penetrating, piercing insight, analyzing the fabric of the world. There may be an inclination to understand the big picture, the relations of things and your role in this world, the meaning of life even. The sorts of traits that you will apply in whichever activity, pursuit, project, engagement that you involve yourselves in. Discover those, refine them, distill them into their pure nature, see what they are beyond the specific contexts in which your core awareness has incarnated in its many phases of being throughout this life. Establish that, like unto a mandala, a sacred shape, constellation of your inner being that you hold firm. That is your compass, that you carry with you wherever that you may enter. And in there, with your core compass, with purity, the light of the heavens, we may say a certain celestial radiance, infusing your core traits, your core compass. These will be your guardians in your journey into the depths of the abyss underneath. Okay? And in the abyss underneath, you may have every sort of sewage brewing. Yes, there is a part of you that is composting. The things that you have left behind, that you have forgotten, they're not gone. They're all there on the record as a part of your book of life. They are there, forgotten, they're composting, they're fomenting, some of them crystallizing. And in their time, when you take the plunge, begin the journey into deeper spheres of your awareness, you will find that all of that exists, is present, and remains with you, only to be reconciled, only to be fulfilled, to be brought into its completion, into its fruition, to turn you into a well-rounded living being, to turn you into a singular accomplishment of light and darkness combined, the symbiosis of life, where you have integrated everything that your journey has brought on your path. No potential wasted, no problem unreconciled. That is the path. Don't be afraid of the path. Don't be afraid of entering the abyss deep under when its time comes. Be prepared for it and take it with a brave heart, with the understanding that the elements of your resolution have always been with you and are simply waiting to be uncovered. Alright? So that's a crumb of something to contemplate from today's inspirations as they arise. Alright? Stay well. You are in the well. Okay?